I think the first thing will be genuinely happy for your friends. Be genuinely happy for people, not just your friends, for people. You know, if you're not happy that your friends are winning, you begin to introduce envy and jealousy into your heart. You've had friends killing friends. You've had friends betraying friends. It's because of they are not happy. Their friends are making it. Their friends are moving on. Their friends are having those achievements. I've had situations where people poison their friends because of the friends had this big win or this big achievement. I've had situations. I don't even want to say this on air because it has happened to me, like to somebody I know very
Okay.
close. I've lost a friend because of that. And so I can tell that people actually want to always win. So they
It's the
want
human
it's the
nature.
human nature. They always want to succeed. So when it's not happening for them, they are worried. They are concerned. They are like, why is it not happening for me? Why am I not the one in this position? Why am I not the one making this move, this big win?
Especially when the person feel like I work hard, I
Exactly.
put in all the effort, I pray, I do this, I do that,
Yeah.
but nothing is
Not,
working.
so it may just be something you're not doing right. And
Okay.
that's why you need to be, first of all, you need to be happy for your friends, because when you're happy, your friends know you're happy for them. So after that, you can now ask them questions like, how did it happen for you? But when you're angry with your friend, you don't even want to know how it came about. You don't even want to know how the person had this big win or this big achievement, because you're like, especially when the person has been winning back to back, you're like, mama, now should they
Mm.
win now? This kind of things. But if you're genuinely happy, if it comes from your within, you cannot ask questions like, babe, you've been on this stuff. And if I'm your friend, I should be free to ask you some questions, and you should be also be free to like share some things with me. I'm not saying tell me everything, because there are things you may be doing you don't want me to know and the
Okay.
likes of it. But so I can respect that. But there are things you should also be able to share and willing to share with me.
Okay.
So at that point in time, I should be able to ask you as a friend, like, what did you do? Like, how did it come about? If we're in the same field, I should be able to learn from what you've done and try to apply it. It's an
To use
application that you now see the results. So somebody said you don't do the same thing
over and
over and
over
over
and
again and
expect a
expect
different
yes, a
result.
different result. So if I apply what you've done, I should be able to see some great changes,
Changes. Okay.
that leads to success, or that leads to me also having one or two achievements. And another thing I think goes on here is reevaluation. Reevaluate what you've been doing. That also comes with asking the questions from your friends too, because it's in a place of self-assessment to say, what have I been doing over these years? Have I been doing the right thing? Have I actually been making mistakes that I'm blinded towards? Do I need somebody else to see through? Do I need somebody above me, a mentor? Do I need somebody to show me the right things to do? When you have this self evaluation, it begins to open up questions to you and solutions to you as well. Who am I meeting next? What am I doing next? So if my friend is winning, it's just a point in time of his life. It's a season of his life. It's a time for him. I should be able to understand time and season. That helps me not to have envy or jealousy for my friend. So if it's my season, all things being equal, I'm doing everything I have to do. I'm working smart. I'm working hard. I'm putting in my time. I'm investing in myself and in my crafts. Then I should be able to see results in the long run. But it's its season and it comes with its own time. So just stay in the process. Let the process teach you. Let the process build you. People run away from the process, but you
Hmm.
during the process you pick things that you need for where you're going to. A lot of people actually are facing what they are facing as high as they are where they are because they skipped some key elements of the process they were supposed to like pick something from. So if the process works on you, when you're patient with the process, you become. And when you become what you want to become or what you've always wanted to be, you would see that you will not have those challenges. Even if you will have it, you have the knowledge to scale through those difficulties or those challenges. So
Preach, mama.
that's
I be to goes to church. I mean,
oh
I love what you said about process. You said people love to skip the process. They just want the result. They
yeah.
just want the end product. You don't want to go through the fire, the pain, the tears, the sweat. You just want it to happen overnight, and it doesn't work that way. But I also feel like for you, who's the friend that is constantly winning back to back, is there anything wrong if you notice that, okay, this friend of yours is not winning as much as, you are winning, and they're putting in the hard work, they're putting in the sweat and everything. Is there anything wrong if you reach out to them and, find out what they are doing wrong? Does it have to be them reaching out to you?
No, it doesn't have to necessarily be them reaching out to you. That's why I'm saying it depends on your kind of relationship with the friend.
Okay.
So people say they are friends, but can I as a friend break into your very closed life? Like there are people that are introverts, I mean to say. So can I go into you? Can I go into your system? Can I come into your
Can I
space? Can I
penetrate?
penetrate your space beyond just hi, hello, the work kind of? Can I get to know you? If I'm able to know you, I should be able to help you. But if you don't let me in, I won't be able to help you. So even if I am winning, I should be able to say, okay, how can my friend also
So
win?
Wayne,
Especially if I see her putting the whole work. Okay, what is she not doing right? What can I suggest to her? And is my friend willing to listen? Because sometimes they just be like, it's now your DNA. Some people like they your DNA, they your blood, you be genius. They don't ever believe they are geniuses. They don't ever believe like they have the same giftings with you to actually soar or to actually win. They just feel like it is something that just came with you. But they fail to realize the fact that you heeded to instructions. You heeded to those voices that told you to go take the risks, do beyond what you're already
you make
doing, make
sacrifices.
sacrifices. I was telling somebody, I think I was telling my sister, I was telling somebody, I can't remember who exactly it was, like how I spend sleepless nights right now trying to build myself, trying to invest in myself. 20 years from now, if you see me, you shouldn't be shocked that I'm having those results. In short, people around me won't be shocked I'm having those results because
Because you've put
they
in the
saw
work.
me put in the time, the sleepless nights. So if your friends are putting in the sleepless nights and you know they are doing what they ought to do, and you can still make some suggestions to them, please
By all means.
by all means do, because it's some people say it's lonely at the top. I don't know how true that is, but it will be very good for you that you're going to the top with people who you call your friends, people who will be happy for you, people who you can lean on their shoulders when even when the tides are looking like it wants to tilt in a way, people
People
who
who know your
will
story,
know
like
your
where you're
story,
coming
yes, your
from
background, like where you started from and all of that. So it would be good to have those people at the top,
with you.
with you, living life, catching all the fun, even when you want to go on
And then
vacations.
looking back and saying, whoa, we've come a long
Exactly, like that
way.
kind of throwback moments for you guys. So beyond just waiting for your friends to come and ask you, I believe you should
You can
also
also
reach
reach
out.
out.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right. Ivy said, trust the process, believe in times and season. Know that this might not be your time. I mean, it might just be your friend's season. Rejoice with them. Another thing I'd like to ask is, when it comes to friendship, people also have deal breakers, not just romantically involved relationship. So, what's your deal breaker for friendship?
My deal breaker is, I think I have
Okay.
two very outstanding one for me. I think the first one is disrespect for my opinion.
Hmm.
Yes, because I believe everybody's opinion matters a lot.
Even if we don't agree.
Yes, even if we don't agree. Some Nigerians will always say, there's always sense out of nonsense, and out of someone's long speech, you may just find inspiration, you may
Okay.
just find motivation. So when someone is talking, I believe you should give them room to air their opinion. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can choose to take it or not. But you shouldn't shut someone up because you believe their opinion doesn't matter. You believe their opinion doesn't matter. And that's where assumptions come into play. So that's another topic on its own. But disrespect for my opinion. Let me say what I want to say. Allow me say what I want. Respect my opinion. Respect my value system. Respect my boundaries. Respect what I'm saying. It may not gel with you. If you have a problem with it, it's something that doesn't resonate with you. I think as a friend, you should be able to tell me, babe, this thing you said or you did, I didn't like it. It didn't go well with me.
That
And
would be much later
that'll
after
be
you've
much later
expressed
when
yourself. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
And then we can now walk through it as friends. And I should be able to note that you do not like this. So next time I shouldn't repeat it.
Okay.
So that's it for that one. Then the next one is disloyalty. I believe as friends, if there's something I'm not doing right, I believe you should come talk to me. I don't expect you to meet somebody else to talk about me
When I'm not even
when I'm
aware
not
of what
even,
I've done.
yes, exactly, when I'm not aware of what I've done, or I'm not even present to defend myself. So you should be loyal to me. My friends will always say, okay, there's this scenario where a friend of mine just got married last year and nobody knew her guy was abroad. I was just the only person that knew. And I kept
Okay.
it till she got married.
It was not in your place to tell, I mean.
Exactly. We were like a circle, but she told only me, and she wanted to remain with me. We're a circle of friends, of course, but she said she wanted just me to
She
know.
had her
She
reasons.
had her reasons, so I couldn't go spilling it to
Every other
every other
person.
person. So if I'm loyal to you, I am loyal to you. If there's something you're not doing well, I come back and I tell you, this is something you're not doing well.
Okay.
I need you to change. Not going to another person to not come back to me.
Discuss,
So
yeah.
I feel I feel that's my deal breaker.
Okay, amazing. Since you talked about circle of friends, would you say your circle is big or small when it comes to friendship? Do
My
you keep
circle
a
is
really
small.
small circle, or you're a people's person? You're everybody's friend.
Yes, I'm a people's person. I'm
I
a
mean, you're a
I'm a
broadcaster,
I'm a
a
social.
public figure, a celeb.
If you're on hype. If you're on hype, okay.
I'm speaking with a
Okay.
celeb.
Okay, so I know I'm a very social person.
Okay.
I'm a people's person. At the same time, people don't know I'm quite an introvert as well.
Hmm.
I like to keep to myself. A lot of things I keep to myself. So my circle is small. I
Okay.
have associations, I have networks. You know, when you have network of 5, 10 persons, you guys know yourself, you share things, but my circle beyond those networks and associations is very
It's really
small.
small.
Yes. No, not like minute, but small.
Was that a deliberate decision or something happened that prompted that?
I believe for myself,
Have you
right
had
from when
like
I was
failed friendships before?
right from when I
Anything
was
that
growing
triggered
up,
it?
I've always decided to have few friends.
Okay.
People I can relate with, people I can manage
Mm.
emotionally.
Okay.
Yes, I could manage, I could relate with. I don't want people I can't actually get to tolerate, you know. So I keep it very small. People I can share some things with, and I'm sure that it remains with them. I don't want to have everybody into my business or my affair. So not everybody, even being a social person, not everybody knows everything about me. Even those few friends I have, not everything they know about me. So I keep it very small for where I'm going to
Mm.
and where I currently
You don't
am.
need
I
crowd.
don't need crowd. Yes, I don't need crowd. If it opens up along the way, fine. But for now, it's
Yeah,
small.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, so the smaller the better, helps you manage, it helps you keep tabs on them as well.
Yes.
Okay. Still talking friendship, what's your love language when it comes to friendship? Do you have any?
People say friends
Okay,
who
okay,
really
what have your friends said is your love language?
love.
No, now love,
Let,
love
let,
is
let,
not
me, let
love.
me explain.
Love is not. You say love is an action word. So, what is the action you do to your friends that they recognize
If
over
you like it
time?
or not, it's love. Oh. Love is the umbrella. Okay. Every other thing stems from it.
Let's start counting there.
Okay, so love language.
Mm.
Care for me.
Mm.
Yes, care for me. A lot of people say they love people, but they don't care for them.
Okay.
If I love you as a friend, I should be able to care for you. I'm not saying carry all your bills on my head, but I'm saying be there for you sometimes when you need me, because I may not be there always like physically present, but be there for you. So care for me, respect me, give me attention. Give me attention.
Give me
So
attention.
no like
You say women likes attention, and so maybe it's inbuilt. God created
it's
us like
inbuilt.
that.
It's like nurturing something.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm your friend, I should be able to know when you're sad, when
When
you're
you're happy.
happy, what's going on in your life. I should be able to reach out to you as often as possible. That's what makes us friends. A month should not go by without knowing what exactly is happening in your life or without me reaching out to you. Then how do I show I love you? when I don't care for you, when you can't even tell that I care for you. Because my expression of my love for you is by showing that I care for you, calling you, texting you, giving you gifts, you know,
At random.
at random. It must not be your birthday.
Okay.
I can just tell, I sent you something, I sent you money, I sent you a gift, I sent you food. A vendor just delivered food
Say
to
that
you,
again.
I sent you food. It must not be like I must carry your matter, all your
All
matter
right,
on my
like gala
head.
be hawking
uh
it.
Exactly. But if my friend has told me something, I should be able to reach out to them. Sometimes people just want you to know what is in their head or what they are going through. That one's a whole topic on its own because if you don't tell sometimes, how would they know?
No.
So but when they've told you, it's your duty or your responsibility as a friend
To
to
show
to show
concern.
concern, reach out to them, show them the love, the care they need at that point in time. So
Okay. This next question I'm going to ask you. It's
okay.
it's an unending debate. Let me put it that way. So for you, what do you think, or who do you think is easier to be friends with or manage when it comes to friendship, male or female friends?
For me, it's very easy to answer.
Ah,
Yes,
oh yeah, now give
male
us
friends.
male.
Male friends.
Why?
I don't know about others, but I've been somebody who has had more male friends than female friends.
Okay, and how has that worked for you?
It has worked out so well for me because one of the reasons why I had to have male friends while growing up was because my mom,
This is why I
my
love
mom, yes,
it.
my mom always warned me about gossips,
Okay.
always warned me about doing the things that I shouldn't do, that people should not do. I can't see all of them out, but let's just use the one of gossips and all of that. And it was random for people talking about people quarreling and fighting. It happens more with the ladies, especially those who have not grown to maturity to understand what's their boundaries or their value systems in the relationship. So it was easier for me with guys because with guys I don't want to do my have a routine.
Please.
Well, I could relate with them,
Okay.
and they could also relate with me. And it's easy with a guy to say, this is my boundary, this is my value system. And they try as much as they can to respect it. But sometimes with the ladies, I've not, it's recently I started having those ones. I could tell the guy something, I could tell my male friend something, and it will stay with him. I could even tell him something and he will remind me to do the thing.
Okay.
But with female folks, sometimes I could hear it somewhere else.
So you're saying guys don't gossip?
Guys don't spill what's they don't for
They
me
don't
they
spill
don't spill
tea?
ladies things first of all, so I was
Ah,
comfortable staying with them.
okay.
Yes, they don't spill that much, they don't gossip,
Just go around
they
blabbing.
don't just go around blabbing. Yes, a guy could even know something about you and keep it to himself so well that you'd be like, why has he not said it? Like you're expecting him to say it at this
Even
point
when
in
you
time.
guys fight
Even
or
when
quarrel.
exactly, even when you guys fight or quarrel, because
Uh,
that is the highlight of it.
unlike our agenda.
Unlike our agenda.
They use it
Yes.
as a
The
weapon
in
of
short, they
mass
will use it as they
destruction.
want to just make you go into your room and just cry, like, why did I tell you? I wish I had not told you, and the likes of it. So for me, it was very easy
Okay.
working with the male folks. Up until today,
Mm.
I've had more male friends than female friends.
So I take it that your besties, they're male friends.
Yes, and few female friends that I call sisters because over time they've proven themselves to be.
Aww, amazing. Okay, before I let you go, IB, let's talk about, life lessons you've learned in adult friendship. Maybe one or two you'd like to share with us.
Life lessons I've learned.
Mm.
First thing I think I've learned all my life and something that is like a mantra to me is staying humble no
Okay.
matter where you go to, no matter where you're going to, no matter what life has presented to you, the fame, the influence, and all of that. Stay humble because humility brings much more benefits as compared to what pride will do to you. And I think another thing for me would be never look down on people. Never looked up like the people the people who will help you out tomorrow
Yeah.
may just be people who naturally at the point where you guys maybe knew yourself, they were nothing.
Hmm.
They could not maybe offer you something, but you looked beyond what they could bring to the table at that point in time in the friendship. You looked beyond
Give
that
them the
and you
benefit
gave them
of
the
that.
benefit of doubt. In short, you were like, maybe you were at that point in time, you're the ones assisting, you're the one assisting them and all of that, but you did not look down on who they were. You believed in who they said they wanted to be and all of that. And yes, from that moment, you're shocked, like, oh, your next help, where maybe sometimes people do this, they just pull out something online and they're shocked at where the help is coming from. If you look back, it's the person you would have looked down on back, but you did not. And so for me, stay humble, don't look down on people, and always show empathy and love to people.
Okay.
Yes, I'm an emotional intelligence trainer, so
Wow.
I always say that, always show empathy
To
and
people,
love to
especially
people.
now that everyone is going through a lot. We are all coming from a lot and we're going through a
Exactly.
lot. So please be kind. That's what Ivy is telling you.
Be kind,
Be
yes.
very kind. Thank you so much, Ivy. I really, really enjoyed the session, and trust me, I learned a thing or two, and I'm sure people watching also learned one or two things from your story. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
And
me.
to you watching, don't forget to share your thoughts with us and also let us know one or two things you learned from Ivy's story. Okay, I'll see you on the next episode.